back to Raising Real Estate Standards. Coming to you today with a quick hit on maximizing your sphere of influence. And we talk about our sphere of influence ad nauseum because for most real estate agents, about 80% of their business. And so we want to make sure that that is staying top of mind and you're taking advantage of opportunities when they're presenting themselves. And sometimes we just forget or we just don't put it as a intentional part of our business. And today I want to talk about the impactfulness and the power of getting people together and doing client events or client gatherings. It's something that a lot of people don't do because they feel that it's very daunting to undertake. But for those that have participated and do this on a regular, I will tell you it is a major source of longevity in their business. There's a lot of great things that are pulled out, a lot of great relationships that are developed, and it's so underutilized that it doesn't matter how cliche it may be. You can start today and you're ahead of the game with most people.
Yeah. Brian Buffini talks about this a lot in his program, and a lot of the people that do it, and don't quote me on this, but he mentions like some of them, 80% of their business comes from these client events. There's all different types of ways to do it, but one of the things we want to talk about too is right now is the perfect time. We're coming up, we're starting into the fourth quarter. We're coming up on the holiday season. It's just a good time to get people together.
Yeah. It's natural fit.
Yeah.
It's a natural fit. A lot of times like, I don't want to do it. It's in the middle of summer. Everybody's trying. I get it. So there's a lot of excuses of why people don't do it. There is zero excuse why not to do it in the fourth quarter. There's like a plethora of opportunities. But I want to take a step back and talk about some of the intricacies of why that you go down this road. And there's a lot of data behind this. It's not just this emotional knee-jerk thing. There's data behind it. And in order for you to pull out as much as you can out of your sphere of influence, you need to be in flow with them, in contact with them 24 to 36 times a year. We've said that number plenty of times. And as you go into creating a client event, you have a lot of touch points that you're able to connect with these people around one specific event. For example, you plan your event. You're going to reach out to your folks and you're going to let them know about it. You're going to send them an email. You're going to send them a text message. You're going to call them, whatever. You're going to let them know about the event coming up.
Save the date.
Save the date. That's exactly right. And then that's kind of a maybe, 2 weeks, a month, whatever, in advance. And then as we approach the day of the event, you're going to remind them, hey guys, remember we're having this. I want you to make sure you come. You're possibly going to send out an RSVP if you need to kind of get a head count for some things. That's 2 to 3 touches right there. Then you're going to have the event. And let's just be honest, guys. I want you guys to be aware. Probably 25 to 30% max will actually attend your event. So don't think I've got 400 people in my database, I'm gonna have 400 people show up. Nope. I know we all think we're really important, but there's a tried and true. You're going to get probably 25 to 30% of the people that you invite to come to your event.
Yeah, and I'll just take a step there. So from that standpoint, if you have a ton of people in your database, you don't have to invite everybody. This is a great time to sort and qualify your database if you haven't done it, and you only focus on the top ones.
Yeah, absolutely, and it depends on the type of event you're having.
Yeah.
And then so you've touched those people, inviting them, getting them, and then you have them come to the event. You have a great time. This is where the magic happens. Belly to belly, face to face, shaking hands, telling stories. You're not selling real estate. You're not selling your services. You're, connecting with people. And yes, it's in and around your stuff. Yes, you're going to have your branding and your stuff out there in various places so they can see it and kind of subliminally get the information of this is what it's for. But you're not going to be this huge salesy person. You're going to be out there just connecting. After the event, guess what you're going to do? You're going to thank everybody for coming, and then you're going to send regrets to those that you didn't come and invite them to the next one. All in all, you've got 5 to 6 touches 5 to 6 communication pieces to your sphere of influence around one event. Was it a lot of work? Maybe. You killed 5 touches for an entire year around one event. You made connections. You deepened relationships with people that are obviously connected to you and want to help see you succeed. Because if they show up to your event, they are vested in you. They are vested in your business. And so that perpetuates a lot of opportunities into the future. And it's so important. And now I want to, with that's opportunity, and you're probably going, okay, that's fantastic. I'm going to go do it. Oh my gosh, how much is it going to cost me? That's the beauty of these things. They don't have to cost you a lot of money. And remember, you're the hub of so much business. You as a real estate agent are the hub of so much business. You pass it out to various different businesses out there. You're passing stuff out to mortgage lenders. You're passing stuff out to home inspectors. You're passing stuff out to construction people. You're passing stuff out to insurance people. And then 1,000 other things that we send business to that is in and around home ownership. Those people want to connect with your people as well. Invite them into your client gathering. They're going to benefit out of this as well. And guess what? When there is a perceived benefit for them and their business, they're willing to contribute with you. Not just monetarily and help pay for stuff. They're going to help you organize it. They're going to help get things in order because they want to see their stuff shine as well. It's so easy when you get a group of people together to put together an event. It seems daunting in your head. It seems very big, but once you get it done and you get those other people helping you, you're going to step back after it's all said and done and go, oh my gosh, that wasn't nearly as tough as I thought it was. But my God, did you see all the conversations that I had, all the deepening of relationship that happened over a 3-hour time period? It's powerful.
I want to hit on something as well. So talking about the cost or the investment into this, and again, thinking around the spirit of the holidays that are coming up or the time of the year. And I just want to say, we're always looking at our sphere from a withdrawal standpoint. Yeah. We're always looking at it for what have you given me? Where, here we're getting referrals. I mean, that's what we're getting out of. We're getting transactions, we're getting referrals. This is the way to make deposits into this sphere. You have to make deposits in order to get withdrawals. That's any transaction's always going to be like that. This is your deposit into this sphere.
100%. And sometimes it's you personally making the deposits, right? You putting together the event, you having a conversation, you pouring in, you asking about how their families are doing, how their kids are doing, what's going on in little Johnny's, drama club, what's going on in Sally's soccer stuff. Those are emotional deposits. But then what people don't see is what happens when you bring a group of people together that have a like interest, and you happen to be that like interest. You and your personality and your business and how they got to know you. What's really cool is if you sit back and watch, and I've done this on a number of occasions, is when the agent, the principal who put all this stuff together, is off to the side talking to someone, and then you watch this group of people come together and they start interacting and they start pouring into one another. It's just this snowball effect of just good things that happens, all because you decided to take a step outside of your comfort zone, step outside of your box, and put together a group of people that have like interests, like-minded events, and ultimately, everybody walks away benefiting emotionally. Everybody walks away feeling a little bit fulfilled, and the byproduct of that is what happens in 30, 60, 90 days when the phone calls come in and the referrals come in. That's when the withdrawals can happen after you've made those great deposits. Yep. Guys, the client gathering is probably the most underutilized real estate lead generating activity out there.
Yep.
is second to personal notes that we've already talked about. It is probably one of the most impactful things that you can do, and you can set up, and you can do 1, you can do 4. You can see how this can balloon in a year. So now is the time. Plan it, put it together. Don't overthink it. Get a group of people together and lean on one another.
Yep. I would argue that this is an activity only pros do.
Yeah.
So maybe you don't feel like you're a pro. Welcome to the professional world. Set this up, get it done, get out there and do it. Because really, these kind of events can set you up for longevity.
And they cascade. They build on one another. Guys, there was never the perfect first to anything. Mm-hmm. There was only the first one, and then there was the second one. The second one was better than the first one. And anything, whatever it is. And, the more you do them, the more they become expected, the more the compounding effect happens, the better you get at it, and the more impactful it is. So get off your rump, take advantage of this opportunity, get face-to-face, belly-to-belly with your people. You will thank me later.
I agree.
Guys, take care.